do appreciate you making yourself available to us today. And to the rest of your staff, I feel for those who are going to your office today looking to achieve something, and we've got you and they can't have you. So thank you for coming and being with us and enjoying those sentiments for us. And we look forward to a continuing cooperation, and hopefully many years, should the Lord not come in a hurry, of growth and education in Kiribati and service to your people. And we thank Apple Potters for coming to remind us and be with us from the World Church, from America, from our General Conference. It's good to know that as a people we are not an isolated people, but we are part of a world community. And for Neil Watts, who brings with us the backing of our church from the Pacific. Today there are many people who would like to be here, and I just ask you bear with me as I bring you some messages from those who have been with us before and are wishing us the best for today. The first message I have is from our South Pacific Division President, Laurie Evans. He said, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Kauma on reaching this milestone in its history. The Lord has greatly blessed and witnessed the place over many years of operation. It is impossible to quantify the inspiration and blessing that the staff of this institution have been in the terms of students and people who now are equipped for life and also know Christ. Only when we get to the kingdom will we be able to make such an assessment. Kauma stands as a memorial to God's leading in the past. It has weathered many difficult times when the going was particularly tough for a variety of reasons. Conditions can be harsh in such an isolated island, but as a result, God's overriding providence and care, it still stands as a monument to his truth, witness to his love and his care. We praise him for this, and he sends his sorrow. He's unable to be with us today. The next message comes from Alvin Colhart and his wife, Tijero, and family, who served as chairman of the board here and president of the mission from 1988 to 1991. The next greeting comes from Faye Olsen, who was Faye House, who is the daughter of John House. Faye had tried to get out here, but the last moment things went wrong and she was unable to be with us. And she sends her greetings, and she asks that we convey to you her warmest greetings, her congratulations, and our wishes that Kauma will still continue to grow. And thrive to ourselves. I'd love to go back and visit one day. Karen, her sister, would also like to come and be there with you when we get rich enough. Memories of Kiribati. Mainly I remember a relatively untouched, beautiful place, and how I felt like I was living on a deserted island a lot of the time. I was a loner when I was young and liked disappearing for hours and climbing up the coconut trees. I also remember all the friendly people who shared their kuru with us. When they were cutting up the coconuts or the copra, I had a brilliant time out there. I was about 6 when I got there and about 9 when I left, but it made a strong impression on me, and to this day, despite the weevils and the constant tin food, it remained one of the fondest memories of my childhood. So Heather remembers it for the joy of freedom that the island gave, not like our cities in Australia. From Doug Easthope, who comes with a Search for One and brings the dental teams through, he regrets he cannot be with us today. He's hoping to come back and pull out more of your teeth in the near future. And he wishes you a very happy celebration at this time. Not too much sugar. We're now a practicing doctor in America and one of the citizens. And he sends his congratulations on arriving at the milestone of 50 years. He prays it'll be just another step forward in the history of Christian education and growth and maturity in Kiribati. From David Potter, who was the father of Heather we just read about, and our principal here for 4 years. He sent us a donation of $1,000 to strengthen the school. He has 3 pages of stories here which I won't read to you, but he said that Abba Mama taught him many good lessons. Having grown up in a somewhat different world, Abba Mama was the biggest landmass they had personally known of. Perhaps they may have been willing to accept The caring was small. But Abba-Mama definitely was not small in their experience.
Mr. President, Mrs. President, ambassadors, friends all, it's a very, very great privilege for me to be here today. I wonder how many of you know me. Put your hands up if you know me, if you remember me. Any here? I know you. Put your hand up. Yes, I do. I had the privilege of building the very first building on the land that we're on now, the very first building on Kauma that was a school. It's a lot different from what we've got here today. I think perhaps I'm best known in recent years as being Mr. Transport. For as I sat here this morning, 3 of the trucks that I brought here came here to college. And the one that's coming today, we hope on the boat, Mr. President, is largely because of your kindness and your help. We thank you very much for that. So that will be 4 of them that are here. That's since I retired from my other work. I've heard people say that they fell in love with Abba-Mama. I fell in love 47.5 years ago with this country. Not only with the country, but with the people here. As I look around me, there are those that I love like members of my own family. Until the day I die, this place will be part of me because I love it so much.
Ayaw ay punta kahit ang watas. Darul kan wanda pungay mataya rungurung ay kararo ya kisya sa no ay ruya takete. Kakowa pa ya siya tieto ni kay ta kawayu kitiri yai. Nadita yari mo muaki ay ni karpo to pungay. Sinakara kat poro yawana no puna konjetwa. Sinakaputa ra ka mo ran tata. Kahit ang ko skat poro ko tietwa. Kepundat orang ko ya kolin ya ko yun ang tangina. Kosan kaidat tapoyo nanjita yare mon ko siye. Dikaro ko to bungay. Asinori man ka kuwa. Payesan muswa man ko. Iteran mo kulna wa kay kararo ito ya. Asikara para pagpibukin na kadinga. Sikaitaw ko naron to bungay yo nakanuan ni kapen. Ya morar tayan tete kya sante kinak nairuya amturo nairuya araiwa kadi na kya ro ko kokoran to ponga bubusi ko pa bona gena bona yesu na gena Yasi banasu, bana yota panini agindero, bana nanga usi